Hello there. This is the channel for Tugustu Zarihun. I'll teach you the subject today, Information Technology, student textbook, grade 9. Here is the starting unit, Unit 1, Organization of Files. Unit outcomes. At the end of this unit, learners will be able to explain file, folder, and drive. They manipulate file and folder. They should explore drive on computer system. Here is the unit overview. This unit introduces you to files and file organization in computer systems. What do you mean by file? How can we organize file in a computer system? It introduces you well. A computer file can both system generated and created or transferred from other sources into a computer. When you say a computer file, it can be a picture, it can be audio, it can be sound, video. It can be created by a specific system. Again, it can be transferred from other sources. It can be downloaded from internet. It can be transferred from other drives from your colleague or your friends. Therefore, a computer file can be both system generated, can be created by a software program in a specific computer, or created or transferred from other sources into a computer. You learn how to manipulate files, creating, copying, renaming, deleting, and searching. File folder is a mechanism to keep your computer files in an organized manner. It is a mechanism to keep your computer files in an organized manner. When you say folder, it is the container that they help you to keep computer files in an organized manner. The unit also says at the beginning organization of files. Here can be an answer or a solution for one. One point is a file folder. It is a mechanism to keep your computer files in an organized manner. This unit will deal with folder manipulation mechanisms that operating system provide. 1. Basics of files and folders. Brainstorming. Have you ever visited your family, Edder or association membership information? It says. If so, how do they keep the membership information? Do you remember what information you have requested during your registration at your school? How do you think schools store this information? Yes, of course. It's obvious that manually or traditionally, people use their brain, pen, or pencil with paper to register information or data values at other or local communities. The same too in paper-based offices. But nowadays, thanks to the technology, this way of working system is replaced by electronic systems. What do you think? The second question was brainstorming. What do you think are the limitations of using the above manual filling systems? Shelf or filling cabinet based filling system. Do you think computers are used to store such information? Yes, of course. It's possible to use computers. It's have a hindrance or disadvantage using papers. It takes time to search or to retrieve specific information. It is a manpower. It takes manpower. It is also costly in terms of materials. When we come to electronic systems, we can save these things. 111 files. What do you mean by file? A file is a collection of data stored in one unit, identified by file name, it says. When you say file, it is a collection of data stored in one unit. When you say data, it can be a number, it can be a letter, it can be a picture. Therefore, a file is a collection of data. It can be a collection of numbers, it can be a collection of letters, it can be also a picture in one unit and identified by file name. When we save any file, whether it is text based, letter based, or picture based, it have its own name. It's identified by file name. It can be a document. When you say file, it can be a document. It has its own file name. A picture is a file. It can have its own name. Audio, again, it's a file. It has its own name. A video stream, again, is a file name and identified by its name. And data library application or other collection of data have their own names. They are the examples for files. Files are usually represented by an icon. How can we represent a file? It is represented by an icon. Every file is represented by an icon. When you say an icon, It is the pictorial representation of any picture, any program, any folder. Therefore, files are usually represented by an icon. Every program identified by icons. Every programs have their own icons. Every programs have their own names that they have their own representation. The same to files. Files are usually represented by an icon. Because there are thousands of different file formats, different icons are used to help identify the type of file or program associated with it. When you use your digital system, it can be computer, it can be tablet or your mobiles, how can we identify one file type with the others? By using their icons, by using their names, we can identify easily. More, the file formats have identified by icons. That's why, because there are thousands of different file formats, different icons are used to help identify the type of file or program associated with. In figure 1.1 below, you can see different types of files on the desktop. Here at the bottom, figure 1.1 command file icons in Windows 10 version. Here the recycle bin have a name and its own icon. This PC is the name with pictorial representation. Network, the same icon, it has its own icon with the same to the other programs. Again, control panel, again its own name, again it has its own icon. The same to other programs and files. The key concept. A file stores the data which can be a document, a picture, text, video, audio, etc. File can store a data which can be a document, picture, text, audio, video, and it can be animation. A file has different icons on a computer. When you say file, it's a collection of data stored in one unit and it has its own icons. That a file has different icons in a computer. I think for today is enough. Try to support me by subscribing the channel. I will continue the next time in 112 folders. Until then, thank you.